Thanks, Liz. We are all of us thrilled to be here today, and we're so happy to see this room this full. This is great. Karen said, I bet they think that they're getting chocolates from Purdy's. Research has proven that a company's financial performance and organizational health benefits greatly by having more women at the table when decisions are being made.
I think women are somewhat different. You know, we've all heard this sort of 80-20, or women need 80% of the facts before they'll venture forth with an opinion, and men need 20% of the facts before they'll venture forth with an opinion.
Here are a few Canadian statistics. Only 17% of the C-suite positions in Canada are held by women. Less than 4% of the FP 500 companies have women CEOs. And only 14% of board seats on publicly listed companies in Canada are populated by women. All of this in spite of the fact that 47% of the Canadian workforce is women, and 60% of the graduates from Canadian universities are women.
The conversation has been about fairness and employment equity. The new conversation, according to McKinsey, Ernst & Young, and some of the top consulting companies in the world, is that if you don't have women in your organization, if you do not have them in the C-suite of your organization, if you do not have them on the board of your organization, you will not be successful.
Purdy's, which when I originally came, and still is true, is dominantly women, and dominantly women all the way through management. In fact, 15 years ago, what I was working to do was bring more men into the organization because I thought we were unbalanced and too many women. So that's sort of where my experience comes from. I don't feel like I've really seen a difference between men and women in decision making and how they operate. I think it's more different personalities.
I was less of a compassionate person prior to kids, so I felt that once I started to venture down having to balance my work schedule and my home time and organizing day-to-day life, I began to become more compassionate and see the other side of life. Partly that experience has driven me to build a more compassionate organization, and I really believe that that opportunity has given our company a wonderful, wonderful, warm family feel, and I feel that that's in part why we're different.
Karen, HR professionals play a big part in shaping the character and culture of their organizations for women executives. What are the things they can do to influence change?
I mean, your culture is already there. It's more, is it shaped the way you want it to be? And you might be looking at, is this the culture that we want in 5 years, and how do we get there? So that's obviously a place for HR to be involved. And the second area is more at the grassroots level, because I think there is some opportunity for coaching for women.
We've outlined several things that you can do within your own organization. Support the women in your organization in their personal development. This will reap you dividends. Encourage them to take special projects on. Encourage them to gain more profile. Delegate each of them a sponsor. If you've identified high-profile women and women that have a future within your company, delegate a sponsor, probably a man, that will help them progress through the organization. Diversity is a strategy that needs to be employed, not only in the context of human resource availability, but as a way to attain a strategic advantage and better financial results. So all of you here today have a huge responsibility, because you have to go out of this room and take action, and I'm going to charge that to you when we're finished here as well. Let me introduce our panel a little bit more fully.